going back to the outsourcing day yesterday, I like editing, but it's incredibly time consuming, a real suck. You all of a sudden find 3 hours down the track, you're having fun and not making any money. But I've always avoided outsourcing it because the files are so bloody big to pass on to someone. You know, if you do you can end up with 100, 200 meg files or whatever it is. So the idea of finding an editor and getting those big files to them to say, just weave some magic, is that
The way that we handle that, and I suppose a couple of things to note. One, I got someone in-house who could help me with the really heavy-going stuff. Then for things that are more YouTube related, it's always best when you're working with YouTube to make sure that you export out at the highest quality, because YouTube's just going to re-encode it anyway. That said, working with YouTube, when we're doing certain things like those slide presentations particularly, Ben doesn't do those slide presentations. We have another assistant who does that. And the way that that works is we're working with a lot like smaller sized video. So live video, we try and compress it down when you're working with people offshore. It is a little bit hard. Like if we're doing a DVD rip, we have some software, I think I can double check the name of it, that will rip the DVD and put a DVD, an hour-long DVD is about 400 meg, and then he works with that. It does depend. It is awkward working with people offshore for video stuff, and that's kind of how we overcome it, by picking what videos they're working on.
And also we either upload to the back of a website. You can use FTP to upload files, or you can use something like YouSendIt or Transfer Big Files, and you can send, you know, if you have a subscription, I pay $5 a month for transferbigfiles.com, and I can send 2 gig files at a time, and that should be enough. What was that site? It's called transferbigfiles.com. Yeah. Yeah, or you can use Dropbox as well, depending on how much. I mean, Dropbox has a 2 gig limit for free, so for me, that's not enough, because I'd be sending multiple files like that. Some of my files are 8 gig, you know, if I'm using a camera that has, you know, has a lot of juice. But generally, sending it, there's ways to send it over the cloud. Yeah, exactly. So you can upload it to a server like Amazon S3 as well.
And another solution is LogMeIn, which is like they can actually access your whole computer and just do everything on your computer. It'll be staying on your computer, and that's the way to go.
I like that one.
That's
There's another.
fantastic.
What's the other one? There's another software that does that. TeamViewer. I know there's a few of them out there.
TeamViewer. 50.
Oh,
Ryan loves
you already had
TeamViewer.
money?
You're a TeamViewer man.
the quality?
Yeah. So. Some things to test out there. There's no super easy solution. You kind of work with what you've got. The way that we do it is just the way that I was talking about there. We try and outsource anything that's lower quality type video, the stuff that I don't need high production value, and then the high production value stuff we do in-house.